Hi, my name is Nuno Fonseca. I'm the creator of Sound Particle software, so I'm going to give you a quick overview of how the software works. So essentially what we have here, it's a kind of 3D CGI kind of approach to sound. It's almost like Maya or Blender, where each one of those points that you see on screen represents a different sound source. So I can actually come here and then I'm going to add the concept of a virtual microphone. It could be 5.1, Dolby Atmos, ambisonics. So essentially you have thousands of sounds around you. And this, imagine that you are creating the sound of a battlefield instead of manually importing an explosion and another explosion. You can actually come here and in a few minutes do something like I'm going to create an empty project. I'm going to say, okay, let's add some sounds. For instance, I want 100 sounds or 1,000 or 10,000 sounds over there. Then I'm going to select which audio files do I want to import in here. So if imagine that I'm simply importing a bunch of sounds into the system. Eventually I can do things like, imagine that I have this battlefield, so I can create something like 1 square mile by 1 square mile. Okay, so I have 10,000 sounds spread over here. I can come here and then change, say, okay, I want some random velocities because I want them to be slightly moving ahead, so I get these sounds moving through. Also, since I want 10,000 sounds, but I only have like 50 original audio files, I want to create diversity, so I'm going to use random gains, random delays, random equalizers, random pitch shifters, or even granular synthesis. And by doing this, I create several variations of the same sound. And then in the end, I simply come here and add my virtual microphone. It could be ambisonics up to 6 order, it could be multi-channel, and in case of multi-channel I can do 5.1, Dolby Atmos, or even NHK 22.2, and then I'm able to render everything in this new format. Recently, one of the things that we have been working and we are going to release in a few weeks, it's the concept of importing CGI information, because a lot of times we already have this 3D information from all other places, like an animation or a visual effect shot. So what we are currently having is I could simply come here, say, okay, I'm going to import this FBX file that essentially has all the 3D information of everything, and simply import this. And by importing all of this, I get the position of the object, where is the camera, how can I move the camera around. So all of that information is already in here, and you can actually have access to all of this. So essentially all the information is there, and you get a perfect, accurate in terms of sound, attenuation, delay, panning, all of those things. So this is a very quick overview of Sound Particles.